Hi everybody. In this lesson I will talk about width and height property and how to make a flexible dimension. So firstly I create a new project, and inside this project we have to import some of the libraries, some of the components, and I create a new folder. The folder name is components, and inside this folder we have some of the file, the JavaScript file. We have firstly fixed dimension.js is a JavaScript file for defining a Reactnative component. So inside this I import the view component and import the component class and React, etc. So we have a class fixed dimension inherit from the component, and it has a render function. So inside the render function we have a view, and style is the property of the view. So the style is an object with width and height, for example 40 pixels, and the background color is blue, so you can set the color to hexacode. And inside the index.js I have to import the fixed dimension from /current photos /components fixed dimension semicolon. Okay, and replace this with fixed dimension. So here the output here you see that we have a square view with the width and height is a fit TP cell, and the color is blue. So if I change it for here, I can increase the width and increase the height to 200 pixels, and this will automatically update to the user interface. Very convenient. But now I want to add more rectangle, add more square. You can add input a view, because inside a view we have multiple components. So the view, the outer view here, like the div in HTML. So firstly you see that the default direction is column, means that the component add here is view 1, view 2, view 3, and view 4 as in this demonstration. Okay, so if we have a tree, it can read to cyan and width. So the default flow is from up to down, and it is a column. So now you have a new file of flex dimension or flexible dimension.js. So flexible dimension means that you can automatically, depending on the scale. So firstly I create a new class flex dimension inherited from component. It is a React Native component with the render function, and import some of the library, etc. So inside the render function we have a view. Outside the view, so in this view I customize the style. So the style here is has a flex. Flex means flexible. The flexible property is a positive number, so it is okay for positive number. And you can copy a color from here. You can copy the color name or hexacode from here, and paste to this to set the background color for the first view. So change this to flex dimension, import flex dimension from /component flex dimension, and replace the app by fixed dimension. Okay, so this is the default component. So refresh the shake and reload to refresh the user interface. Okay, so we have the outer is full screen, or the flex is 1. Flex is positive, so it is full screen. And you can add the flex to here. Flex is also less than 0, but if you have multiple, you can see the effect For example, we have 50-50, so it means that 50% for up and 50% for down. So it is automatically calculated depending on the sum. Or the sum, the summarizes, for example, 100%. So it depending on the summarize, it then determines the percent. For example, here we have 80 and we have 20%, so we have 80 and 20% here, and I encourage you use this as a percent to see more easier way to distinguish the part. Okay, so we have 20% up and 80% down. So if we have a tree 1 2 3 view, so the tree has a high, so the high is not flexible, so it is a fixed. So the high is 123 pixels, and the remain is flexible. So the remain flexible is also flexible with 20 and 80%. So this is very convenient when you design a user interface with a mix, or for example fixed size and flexible size working together. It's just very convenient. And if you define this, the outer or the parent view is a fixed view, for example 500, so we have a 500 pixel here, and inside this we have the new by 20 and 80 pixel, and the remain is 120 pixel. So it will set the priority for the fixed size, and other is a flexible size. And what about this? So we have 1 and 2 3, this is a number, so you can change it. For example 20 20, and the third is 60. So we have all is flexible, so 20 20 and 60%. So it automatically resizes depending on your screen size. So thank you very much for watching this lesson. Please subscribe to my channel for exciting videos. Bye bye.